The next topic is going to be special function called generators. So there is a relation between generator and the iterator that we will discuss it now. Generator is a special function in JavaScript ES6 that has the ability to pause and resume the code execution whenever it is called again. So what is the relation that connects generator and iterator? So generator function, when it is created, it will return iterator object, which means generator itself an iterator. So an iterator has been implemented as a special function and named it as generator. So what are the capabilities of generator? Let us discuss in terms of code. So this is a normal function that iterates from 0 to 9 when I am calling this function. We will just console log I value. See, so the value that prints from 0 to 9. Now what we will do is we will create the same function, same implementation, but as a generator function. So what differentiates a generator function from a normal function is we have to just add a star after this function keyword, which will tell the JavaScript compiler that this function is a generator function. So when it is generator function, by default it will return an iterator when it is initialized or called. Now I'm just going to call this generator function. That's it. So this normal function, when it is called, it is directly executing. I mean, this is directly executing, but this function, when it is called, it will not be directly executing. We have to add an important keyword here in order to make this generator work as an iterator. There is a keyword called yield. This yield keyword is responsible for passing and resuming the operations. Now I'm calling the generator function, which means it should execute from 0 to 9, but that will not happen here. So I will just remove this. See, straight away I'm getting this console log, but this generator function does not return any console log because generator function is a special function that will return an iterator when it is called. So I'm just console log the variable that is calling the generator function. See, it's an object which is an iterator. Okay, so then when this generator function will execute, when you call next method, that's it. You can see this console log prints value 0, and this yield will, I mean, when we call next, it will return a JavaScript object that has value 0 and done false. So this we have seen in the iterator will return an object that has value undone. So this confirms that generator function will return an iterator, which itself an iterator. So the execution is stopped at 0. Then when it will resume, when I again call next, it will resume the execution. See, 0 and 1. We will just remove this console log to avoid confusion. See, some 6 times I have added 1 2 3 4 5. See, so 0 1 2 3 till 9. After 9, value should be undefined and done should be true, which means the iterator is telling that this is the last value and you can stop iterating. So with the help of this generator function, uh, we have implemented, I mean, we have not implemented any iterator. Instead of that, we have just used yield keyword that takes care of all the iterator functionality. Okay, so this is fine. Now let us see how can we implement, I mean, why this generator function is needed. This generator function itself an iterator, so this will help us to create customized iterators. That is one use case. The other use case is going to be that will be helpful during asynchronous programming. Okay, so now let us see how we are going to create a generator function to iterate array of values. This will give us a clear picture. Function star iterate array. So this is a simple for loop iterating the values. Instead of printing the value, we will just simply use yield keyword. So this star after the function keyword and adding yield keyword will make this function as generator function, and it will be an iterator. It will iterate all the data for us. That's it. Now I can use this generator function to iterate any array. Okay, simple. So we have created the generator function. Now when this generator function will start executing? Only when we call the next function. That's it. So now for example, instead of iterating all the values, I just need first 5 values. I don't need the next 5. The execution has to stop at the 5th value. What I can do is I can just call this next 5 times. Simple. So in a for loop that iterates 10 times, we are passing the execution at the 5th value. That is the control. This generator and the iterator function, generator function and the iterator giving us the ability to pass the code execution and call whenever it is again needed, then the code will resume. So hope this video is clear.